Mic test. All right, I think that's working. 5 viewers. Twitter. All right. All right, welcome back to day 6 of the 1800 speedrun. So, I think we're going to... All right, we're going for 1700 on today's stream. We're going from 16 to 1700. Let's queue up the first game and see what kind of opponent we get. Oh, I think I have to cut the... I think I have to trim the OBS. I have to trim the chessboard a little bit so it actually fits correctly. Let's make this a little wider and make that a little smaller like that. I want it this way. All right, that looks good. Let's make sure the chessboard is fully visible. All right, there we go. I think that looks okay. All right, let's double check, make sure Twitch looks good. All right, everything is looking good here. And let's start. So we'll go knight f3. We'll play our Italian game. We'll see if our opponent plays good moves. So here we're just going to trade everything down the middle. Should we worry about this pawn at all? I don't think we're interested in thinking too hard about that pawn. We're just going to castle, and if he takes, that's too slow. We'll come in here and we'll pin the knight. Now do we go for the pin here? I kind of doubt it. I don't think we go for the pin. How do I play against this d6 move here, which is a little bit passive, but I could potentially take in this direction and break his pawn structure. That's also an interesting choice. And then in the long run, all right, let's take a little bit to figure out this position. So in the long run, where do I want my pieces? If I take here, then am I able to get another knight here, maybe? How would I target the weak pawn? How would I be able to target the weak pawn island over on the queen side here? I'm not sure that I would be able to, actually. I don't know how good that is for me, but let me just put my pieces out. I don't think there's a clear advantage yet. There's not a super clear advantage here for white. The most I could do in this position is take and chip away at his pawn structure. Let's go rook e8. Let's go rook e1 here, defending the pawn. And does he want... Right. We're not going to give up our bishop. We're not giving up our light square bishop. Our light square bishop is important. Let's go here. Stop the movement of the knights. And I think this game will push f4 and we'll go bishop e3. We'll go f4 to kick his knight out, and we'll go bishop e3 to defend the weakened dark square diagonal. He could potentially sacrifice on this square. That's something I have to look out for. But I don't think the sacrifice... I don't think the sacrifice here is immediately working. Do I want c5? I think I want c4. Yeah, okay. And so this move creates a backwards pawn here on a d6, which I thought was like not the worst thing for me. Do I drop my knight back here, or do I counterattack, or do I play knight f4? If I play knight f4 takes, he doubles my pawns, but I also open the e file, and I think I don't mind this trade. Yeah, this trade I think is alright for me. And now my plan is to go on a big kingside attack. I will plant my... I have to be careful not to get my bishop trapped here, so I'm going to go ahead and make a square for the bishop. Or I will go here and let him trade my bishop off. So after knight takes, our knight's going to be on an excellent square. We're ready to push f6 here, doing damage to his position. We're ready to play f4, kicking his knight out, opening up the rook here. And my game plan in this game is to use the f-pawn here to try to create a kingside attack. That's my strategy this game. I'm probably going to be pushing g4, g5, kicking his knight out, putting the queen on h5 maybe, trying to give a checkmate down the h-file, and the dark square bishop will maybe play a defensive, right? I'll play a defensive role. So let's go here, hit the bishop, right? And I like my pieces a lot better than his pieces because look at where this knight is. This knight is on a good square. It's covering all of these dark squares. It's potentially enabling me to push this f-pawn down the board. I mean, not right now. It doesn't work at this current point in time, but it will. It might eventually work. I think what I'll do now is I'll play this. I'll play this queen h5 move here. This queen h5 move looks very promising to me because the queen here, it's very hard for him to kick the queen out. And what I would follow that up with is g4, g5, and try to kick his bishop out and try to make a quick kingside attack here on his castle against this king. So I also retain the option of pushing f4, although I don't think I'll be pushing f4 this game to kick his knight out because his knight's just like not doing a whole lot here. I mean, he could jump to c4, but otherwise, like, look at all these squares. I mean, this square is covered, this g6 is covered, g4 is covered, f3 is covered, d3 is covered. He doesn't really have a lot of options. Does he really want knight c4 here is the only reasonable spot. And if he chooses to go back, well, he's just putting his knight on worse and worse squares, right? What is the knight really doing? Whereas my knight is doing a very clear role here. It's getting ready to potentially capture here on f6, which is going to be a very important capture because I'll follow it up with g4, right? All right, he goes pawn g5. So that's a move I'm happy to see. Do I take here and start? The thing is, I don't think I actually want to take here because I don't think I'm ready to take that yet. Not quite. Not yet. I could give a check, or I could move my queen. I think what I'll do is move my queen. So I'll go back probably. Wow, this really weakens the dark squares by quite a bit. So, okay. Now after I provoked that weakness, I'll just drop back here. If he takes, it's great for me. I'm going to try to land my bishop on this nice h6 diagonal here, skewering the all right, all that makes sense. Except now I could also kick his knight out. Where does this knight go? But I don't think I'm ready to kick the knight out just yet. Also, I could take, I could push, I could go bishop. Well, I can't go bishop there. Actually, that would be a blunder. Let's not needlessly blunder. I could kick the knight out. Where does the knight go after I kick him out? I don't like kicking the knight out here also because it would. I'm not like a fan of kicking the knight out. Maybe I want this move. What do I want here? Do I want to tuck my bishop over on b2? It's not really clear to me what I want. Do I push in? Do I push the king? Do I push the g pawn down the board? Whew. Definitely not an easy position to figure out what to do here. Kick his knight. Then play g. After he takes that, he takes over there. I don't think that's particularly good for me either. I think I went wrong a little bit here. Let's take that, and I think we could have gotten away with I think we could have gotten a little bit more juice out of our position, but let's not needlessly overplay our position here. Let's go here, negating the target of this bishop on g7. And I think what I'll do next is I'll try to kick his knight out from the middle, or I'll play b3 to take away the square of his knight, or I'll play a4 trying to open this up, or I'll play bishop e3 here targeting this b6 square. Maybe okay, now this makes bishop e3 a lot more appealing because I actually have a target here now. And I will go. Do I care about taking away the square of his knight, or where does this want to go? Let's kick his knight out first. I probably should have started with kicking the knight out. I probably should have started with that, to be fair. And we're about to have some nastiness down this e-file. We're about to have a check. We're about to have this check. We're controlling the entire file. I probably should have started with kicking the knight out. Yeah, okay. So he goes there, which makes sense. Do I give a check? He takes no. Or I could give this check. Do I give a check? Is it worth giving a check there? Or his bishop also is about to come onto. Let's go here. Let's take away squares for his knight and take away squares for his bishop. It's definitely a close game so far. Although I still think I like my position better than black's position. If he goes rook here, I'll just trade down the e-file. We're controlling the open e-file. That's good. We're blunting his dark squared bishop. That's also good. We're restricting the movement of the knight here. And long term, I might play a4, try to break open and make weakness here and win the pawn, hit the knight. We also always have this check on e6, which is not useful right now, but it may come handy in the future. Rook f5 is an interesting move here. Rook f5. I don't think. Oh wait, no. Rook f5 is not an interesting move at all because in that position, I just check him, and well, we'll see. Okay, so he goes in that direction. He goes rook f7. What do I want here? Do I want to sneak in with the queen? Do I want to? Okay, let's break him up over here. He's staring down this pawn for no reason at all. This pawn is totally protected. And I think this is almost the winning move because it applies a ton of pressure onto his position. Hey, Relentless, how's it going? Yeah, okay, so he wants that. But I think I'm first. I think I hit him here. I have this check also. Always useful. I think I hit him first. I think I hit him first. Right. Or takes. Right, he can't even take that because I have check and I pick off the rook. So I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. It totally doesn't work at all. I might even shove that pawn forward, but I think that's a little bit too weakening for his position. We're trying to hit 1700. Okay, we have a minute left. I have to focus. Takes. All right, this is good for us. Let's win this pawn. He panic moved. Yeah. Oh, he panic moved. Rook there. That makes sense. I mean, we're up a pawn now. He could take that, but okay. Now I'll go here though. I threaten so many discovered attacks in this position. Oh, I could have maybe gone queen b7. It was interesting, but I have to play a little bit more on instinct now. All right, he's almost dead here. How do I kill him? He's clearly trying to flag me, right? I think that's. Do I have a smothered mate here? Check. He goes in. No, I don't have a. I'm not playing for a smothered mate. Let's just give a double check on this position. Let's take the. Let's take that, and let's just be happy being up material here. All right. Now I have to figure out how to sneak in here, or I will push. Or let's go. Let's go here maybe. Try to open up this rook. Try to get our bishop onto a useful diagonal. Our dark square bishop is really bad right now. I'm trying to fix the problem of the dark square bishop. Our pawn here is a little weak. And in general, we have a few weaknesses in our position. We have to patch it together to make sure we don't give him needless counterplay. Yup, I saw that move. But he opens his back rank. Isn't this just like checkmate on the spot? Or it's like pretty close. Let's give this check. It's got to be almost like something. Let's give this check. Okay. Do I have this queen sack? Do I have this queen sack? Yeah, I gotta try it. Here, yeah. Luckily, I've been doing my puzzle rushes, so this is good. I think this puts the game away. I have 17 seconds on the clock. Takes, he can't take. If he takes, I take this way. Block. Takes, I take this way. He has a single block, and I checkmate him. What if he goes back here? If he goes back, I just take the queen, right? Okay, so now I go here. I just run away. Make sure there's no more checks, right? There's got to be no more checks. Okay. Does he have any other defensive moves in this position? No, I don't think so. Whew, okay, 13 seconds left. We need to put this game away. But luckily, I don't see a defense. How does he defend everything? Knight here, maybe? Finish him off with a nice checkmating combo. I'm threatening to take. I'm going to take the rook. Does he have any defensive resources to stop me from taking the rook? No, I don't think he has anything here. Okay, so that's going to be checkmate. This is why I practice the puzzle rushes, because you see nothing, right? I don't see anything either. Right. Okay. He just go. I just take this way. I take that way. Except I somehow don't have. Okay, I have this check. Okay, I have that check. I might. Oh God, where is the checkmate? I need to go here, maybe. So frustrating to try to find the Checkmate here. Let's just pre-move. Let's just pre-move this move. Let's try this and that. Go here. Let's go here. I think we lost this one on time, unfortunately. Oh wait, no. No, okay, we lost this one on time. Where was the checkmate? Here, here. Yeah, alright, so there was actually no immediate checkmate. Oh, this was mate in 2. Here, here. I missed mate in 1. Where's the mate in 1? Oh my god, I missed mate in 1. Okay. Yeah, I have to, see, I'm still rusty. I'm still not, like, fluent in checkmate in 1 ideas. Let's go Carol. Alright, I think, this is okay for me. I'll play a bishop here. That's alright. Yeah, knight here, bishop out. Okay, bishop here. We might try to give a checkmate on h2 here, is how I often win a lot of these games. So I'll drop back, put the bishop there. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, let's just castle. Am I trolling here if I play f6? Is f6 here trolling? Or do I want the queen side attack instead? Is allowing pawn takes trolling? Allowing pawn takes, I don't think is that bad actually. But long term, what do I want here? Do I want to push for? Do I want to push for e? Push for. Okay, let's try this. The idea is takes. I want him to take. I want to take this way and kick his knight out. And then I want to go on an attack on h2. Okay, let's go here. Let's try playing this way, which is a little suspicious because I'm definitely making a weak pawn here on e6. But I'm going to try to sneak in to h5 and give a checkmate on h2. Yeah, so he goes for it. Let's take this way, kick his knight. Block his bishop. So his bishop's blocked. I think we're going to try to sneak in here with queen e8, queen h5, and try to give checkmate on h2. Yeah, all right. So actually now we'll go. Wow, we almost we have so many things incoming. Let's go queen here, getting ready for queen h5 and Nice checkmating attack happening. All right, I don't think he's stopping queen h5 at all. So let's just go here, threaten this, threaten that. And I think we're winning here. I don't see how he defends everything. I have this bishop, I have this capture on h2. Unless he plays that move. If he plays that move, then I think I may have just missed it. So I might have to trade queens here. Although I really am not inclined to trade queens. I could drop back. Let's drop back here. I'm not ready to trade queens yet. I'll probably try to jump the knight in. I'm not worried about this pawn falling. This pawn is very sturdy in the center. It's taking a lot of space, taking away a lot of important squares away from him. I might try to swing my knights in and push this pawn down the board eventually also. Not right now, but I could also go here, kick his bishop out. See, that's the nice thing about having this backwards pawn sometimes is you're never worried about this capture because we just recapture here. Also, that's a pawn blunder. What is he doing? That's just straight up a pawn blunder. So I'm not worried about that. Okay. That's a pawn blunder. That's not a knight blunder because that's defended. Takes. We have the open C file. Our position is like making a lot of sense right now. Yeah, let's just recapture over here. Make sure nothing crazy is happening. We still have a backwards pawn here, but that backwards pawn is not. It's not so easy to hit, and it's also supporting this push, which is happening down the board right now. And I also have this open diagonal. I have this push, getting rid of the bishop, opening up the line of fire on the g2 pawn. This knight maneuver, I have this knight maneuver jumping in, forking the queen, forking the rook, forking the bishop on c2. I might really go for rook c8 here. All right, so he goes that way. So I'll just capture here according to plan. He might try to go bishop b3. I'm definitely seeing bishop b3 as an option for him. I also potentially have knight. Okay. Knight or bishop or no trade. I have this interesting check here. I don't know if it's any good. Is this check here? He can't take with the pawn. But is that check actually any good? This check I could follow it up with that. I also have this queen check on b6 here, hitting the diagonal. I also have I have to watch out for this check is the only problem, right? Or I'll just push our central pawns down the board. That's also a viable continuation in this position. I think I have to, well, here, if I give the check on f3, if I give the check on f3, he goes here. What do I do in that position? I don't have like some crazy sacrifice or anything. And our knight's hanging. Let's take, wow, I really wish I had something better here. Here, I could drop the knight back. He checks. That also doesn't work. Let's get rid of the light square bishop here. He could give a check, but that check doesn't, yeah. So now, How good is this position? I think this is a reasonable position, actually, because our pawns in the center are super strong. We'll swing around this way. Hit the queen. Yeah, I like this position, actually, because we're just pushing, pushing, pushing. And we always have this check. It does seem alright, especially because I can get the rook open file. Yeah. That's like, I definitely thought about that also. Wow. Let me turn the light on. There we go. I have to move around once in a while to make sure the light's turned on. Here, he's threatening to take. Do I push in and not care about him? No, obviously I don't do that. All right, so what's my plan here? What is the game plan? I think the game plan here is exploit the C file. It's definitely to exploit the C file, push the pawns here, stop his knight, and try to use the bishop to give a useful check when it's time. So let's go. Let's go rook d8 here. Threaten to push, and I just shove everything down the board. Yeah, I thought that was a mistake here because this pin is right. So this pin is not a pleasant one to fall into because I'll be able to add an attacker here. And long term, I think I'll be able to trade all the pieces off. Okay. Well, now do I trade and go rook here? I might trade and go rook c4. Is it trade rook c4? Trade rook c4, or do I not trade and add some pressure first? I could add a queen attacker. Yes, I definitely could, but he could also just move out of the way. Let's try. He could also just move out of the way, right? So is my queen happy on the square? Let's go. Yeah, he could. Yeah, he could move out of the way, but I think it's a decent attempt because I like the rook here on actually f6 maybe. Sorry, the queen on f6 is useful maybe if it helps me. Right, if it helps me push in. Yeah, if it helps me push in, I think it's still decent. If I trade and go. Right, I couldn't. Actually, if I traded and went rook there. Alright, so now, now this push is getting dangerous because we're approaching the third rank. We're trying to, we're hitting just a lot of important things in his position. Let's go back here, maintain contact here, take away the squares of his knight. We'll try to push in some more, yeah. And we'll push in a little further. And we'll drive the pawn down to d3 here. And it's almost touchdown here well, okay. How do I break him? 3 defenders. I could go. Let's go queen here. Maybe we'll try shoving the queen forward. These two pawns are super strong. I'm trying to juice them for all they're worth here. All right. So does he just not care? Oh, wait, no. He does care about that. What if I sack? I think I sack here. I definitely go for the sack because these pawns I think are just too strong. How do you stop the E and D pawns from just marching all the way down the board? Yeah, it definitely feels right? It definitely feels right. I have so many pawn pushes incoming. One of these guys are going to become a new queen for sure. At least that's what it feels like. Because where do you move the queen? Wherever you move the queen, I get either e2 or I get either, yeah. What does he want? Does he want this? Does he have any checks? Does he have anything to play with here? Do I push? Push, he could block, and I'll push one more time, and that's game over. Here. All right. Pretty sure that's game over. Because if he whatever he blocks with, I'll be able to give a fork. Here. I'll be able to give a fork. Yeah. Anything that he blocks with, I fork him. And if he doesn't block, what do I do? If he doesn't block, I just keep pushing down. What if he blocks this way? What if... And then maybe I'll swing the bishop back also too. Yeah, so he's just resigned basically. That's takes. No checkmates on g7. Let's push all the way down. And now we're threatening queen. Yeah, now we're... Although he has like a few checks. He has a few checks, but I think I just escaped the... I probably just escaped the checks. Or I could go bishop here and tickle him. Or I could go bishop. Yeah, there's no need to allow... there's no need to allow like unnecessary back rank problems. I realize like let's go back. Yeah. All right, let's go here. Threatening. All right, that's gotta be mate, right? Yeah, that's mate. Or, yeah. If he blocks, yeah, all right. Cool. I think that was also, I definitely didn't play that the most optimal way. I think there were better moves available for me at certain points in the game, but overall I thought the plans were, overall I'm happy with how that plan turned out. Let's threaten to take, okay, let's play a gambit. Let's play this bird's gambit, which I like against the Philidor defense. We get all our pieces out quickly. We don't care about losing pawns early. We're going to team up with the bishop, hit f7 here. Castles, we're going to recapture. Really accurate. He couldn't find much attack against me. Yeah. Let's go. That's a mistake. This bishop here isn't... Well, hold on. Is that a mistake? Because he could go bishop e6. I'll take the... Yeah, actually, bishop e6 is annoying. I was going to... Bishop e6 is more annoying than I expected. I'll probably take... Yeah, I'll probably... Bishop e6, my plan was to take. Takes... I'm hoping he doesn't take, because that bishop is going to be... You'd estimate I played 86%, yeah. Also, first game of the day, so I still have to warm up. The light squared bishop on c4 is going to be extremely annoying for me to deal with. All right, luckily, he does not take my bishop, which is a good thing. I'm happy that he doesn't take my bishop, because I'd much rather have this position. This is a lot nicer. He might try to go rook b8, but we always have an escape square here for the queen. Escape on a6, make sure we don't get our queen trapped. Now we have ideas. Let's give a check. Force his knight to go back. Yeah, I really like this bird's gambit. Alright, how does he defend? How does he defend the e6 square? That's not clear to me, how he defends that. Let's jump in and hit the pawn. Hit the pawn, we'll be hitting the queen, we'll be threatening the fork. Let's jump in. And we just like destroy him here. Like everything's hanging. Although, do I just want to trade queens? Maybe I could also just do nothing here and just be happy with this position for a little bit. Oh wait, no. Let's do it this way. I think this is the cleanest victory. Check. And we trade the maximum amount of pieces. And we do the most damage to his position. Yeah, let's do it this way. Yeah, try it out. Try out this bird's gambit against the Philidor. I needed something against the Philidor because, you know, I'm not really inclined to play like a 60 move like grind. Let's go here. So I really needed, oh, he has this check. Should I allow it? I should not allow that check, right? Let's not overcomplicate things. Takes, yeah. Takes here. Let's jump back, hit the bishop. We'll try to open up his king here. That was a nice clean game. He wants to sneak down to the second rank. Let's go here though. I care more about opening up the position than him coming to the second rank because he has no. Let's go here. Activating our bishop. We'll give a. We'll take here. We can pin the knight. Except how do I finish this guy off? I realized I don't have like enough firepower to attack the pin. Let's go. Okay, let's go here maybe. Swing around, defend the weak b2 pawn, hit. Yeah, so we'll defend this. We'll hit that. We'll try to, yeah, we'll also try to sneak in on this diagonal. Sneak in this way maybe. Yeah, he can't take. Let's go this way. Can't take. We'll swing this way. Try to harass him on the 6th rank. Harass him on the maybe we just, yeah, let's drop back. He still can't take anything. He could sack. So it's only +2 now. So I could take, he takes, but I think I'd rather just, I think I'd rather take this and just be up less material. I like the rook. I like this active rook here versus taking the useless knight. Okay, let's give another check. Collect the pawn. Just trying to mop everything up. Okay, take this direction. He takes that. We will. Wow, his knight is like really annoying. Let's swing back this way, and our goal is just to promote the A pawn. Our goal is to promote the A pawn now. This is a nice, clean position to be in. All right, he frees his knight. Am I concerned about the knight? Not right now. Let's just push. Does he have any checkmating ideas? Maybe. If he pushes, I can always give a check over there. I could give a check here. I have, what does he have? He has that, yeah, so, I mean, that's fine. And so I'll push it to a7, play rook a8, and try to give a check and promote the pawn and protect the a8 queen at the same time. So I'll just push this forward. That's fine because we give a check here. That's covered, that's covered. We'll go, do we almost have checkmate? Check, goes back. No, we don't have checkmate. Let's just go forward. Keep his rook tied down. So now whenever his rook moves, we'll just queen. And that takes like away another resource from him. We can check, win that pawn. Check and win d5, maybe. Let's go here. And just, we'll escape. Our plan is to escape the checks. So, okay, so he chooses not to. Do we have checkmate here soon? Check. Oh, man, it's like so close to being ladder. It's fine. I'll just promote the queen. That's fine. This is fine. Hit everything here. Hit everything on the 5th rank. He's going to move the knight. I give a check. Clean him up. Okay, that's fine. Let's drop back. Drop back, hit the knight, hit the pawn. Just clean the rest of his pieces up. Okay, give this check maybe. Make him try to go back there. All right, let's pin him over here. You love watching people think these through, but also playing against viewer, then it just... Well, this is random people on ladder, so... Yeah, this is totally not, like, I'm just like queuing up for random games on the chess.com ladder. Alright, Let's go. Oh, all right. Do I play for c5 here? Do I play for... No, I play for e5 here. I'm going to castle. I'm going to play knight d7. Yeah, I'll play for... Yeah. I'm going to play for a quick e5 push. Or maybe I'll threaten to take. Maybe I'll threaten to take and go b5. Is also an idea. I'm very comfortable in these Catalan positions because actually I play this as white and I know like what's annoying for me to face as white, which is takes, and yeah, he's clearly trying to prepare he's clearly trying to prepare e4. Trying to prepare e4. Okay, I don't want him to go e4. That would be really bad for me. Because e4, I don't want him to drive the pawn all the way down to... I would so much rather play this position. And I'll maybe go on a kingside attack once again. Is the queen trade good for me or bad for me? It's not immediately clear. And if I push the pawn forward, where does the knight go also? The knight feels almost trapped. The knight feels trapped. After f6, where does the knight go? The knight can't go back here. It can't go any of these squares. Can't go here. It can't go here. So the knight has one square to go, which is g4, right? Knight has one square to go, which is g4. Here, and then if the knight goes to g4 and I hit him with h5, then where does knight? He drops back to e3. And in that position, I also have... In that position, I also have e5, f6, then f5. Well, f6, f5, he just drops back, right? He just swings the knight back to the e5 square. That's the problem. Or do I just accept that he has a knight there? Feels like I should almost be winning in this position. Do I have to do that f6 move? No, I might. See, the problem is I also don't want to lose this pawn in the middle of the board here. Seems top engine-ish, yeah. Wait, hold on, give me a second. I swear, I almost have this figured out. Is the queen endgame decent? Oh god, push. Push, he goes f6. f6, he goes knight g4. But I also have a weak pawn here. f6, he goes knight g4. f6, knight g4. f6, knight g4, h5. No, I'm not going to go for it. Actually, I'm not going to go for that. Because I don't end up trapped. I don't think I end up trapping his knight, and I think I waste too many pawn moves in that position, and I'd rather try to get something like this, or yeah. See, now Now this is interesting because I get maybe what it looks like a huge kingside attack coming down the board. This feels right to me because I want to keep the center locked up. Speed. Yes, I have to go faster. Good call. Oh, drop my... This is interesting. Now, where does the knight go? Right, now... Like, where do you go? Where do you go now? I think I'm winning a pawn here. And I have a problematic bishop, but I might even reroute it to g6, actually. I might play bishop d. Yeah, he wants that. He wants to push. Man, pushing forward seems right. Takes. Taking also seems reasonable, but I lose the... I don't like losing the g5 pawn at the end of takes. Here. So takes. I lose this, but in that variation, do I have okay, I think I'll go b6 here. But really keeping the tension, just keeping all of these ideas alive. Maybe going bishop b7 here, make sure everything's defended. Yeah. Right, making sure there's nothing over there. Okay, open up the A file. I'm gonna keep everything alive and just improve my pieces. I want to keep, I'm keeping all of the ideas alive. I'm improving my pieces. Really want this, really need this bishop out and really need this knight out. I don't think I'm comfortable going in like a full frontal assault with no knight, no connected rooks, and no bishop. I think that would be a bad decision. Now I think I'm ready to take. Now I think I'm almost ready to take. I'm also thinking about pushing here, right? So this is solid. Yeah, he can't even take that. So now this is different. Now I might actually consider. Now I might consider pushing in. I might consider. He can't. Well, first of all, he can't take. Can't take. Let's go. Do I go knight D? I can't go knight there. Pawn takes. I could go knight D7. Well, I can't go knight D7. I really want to take, but I don't want to drop this H6 pawn. It feels very important to me. So let's just go here, keeping everything here alive. And if he takes, I take. So I'm not worried about that. Now I'm like finally ready to take the knight. Finally ready to take the... I was hoping you played that H6, yeah. Yeah. Now I'm finally ready, I think. Am I finally... Yeah, let's take. Now this is different. Now this is like... Now everything here like finally makes sense, right? Do I go knight? Do I jump the knight? Yeah, I want to jump the knight here. Go rook c8 and start pushing. Oh, that's a little dangerous. But what's my opinion of 1510? I don't play it a lot. I like let's go here. You're trying to climb fast. 1510. I'm playing like at a local chess tournament today. I'm trying to get like a USCF rating also. So I am definitely interested in that's a free. How does he get out of this? That's a free bishop, right? Ten-minute games are like what I have the most experience with, so I do run out of time a lot. I do in fact run out of. Oh, interesting. So let's go here. We're gonna fix the structure. We're just going to we're going to fix the pawn structure. You only do 1510. Takes. Yeah, this is fantastic for me. Now I just have I have everything in a spot that makes sense finally, and now I just like push down the board, and I think I'm like pretty happy with this. I mean, what more do you want out of a chess position, right? Except his dark square bishop is super strong. His dark square bishop super strong. I might want my knight, so let's push. Let's go. Hey, we got a YouTube viewer, but I have a minute left also. Okay, let's push this. Can I against you after? Yeah, you could. But not right now, because I'm trying to focus on this end actually. Let's go rook here. The name of the game is to stay on the light squares here. I want to stay on the light squares. Let's go here, jump the knight. I want to stay on the light squares as much as possible, because this light square bishop is his worst piece. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. So takes will take this way. Oh no, we dropped a pawn. Oh no, we dropped a pawn. All right, we dropped a pawn. That's unfortunate. All right, but he gives us the open file though, luckily. So he gives us something for our trouble. So I'm gonna go here. Go here. Okay, I have to go bishop d5. Let's go here. Takes, yeah, we're dropping. We dropped too many things, unfortunately. We're dropping too many pawns. Although I do have a check. I also have a. Let's go here. Oh no, we fell for the pin. Yeah, okay. All right, I took too long that game also. Just constantly running out of time. Yeah, I might potentially like switch to, I don't know, I could give 1510 a try. I'm not opposed to that. Let me just play d4 here. Here. That game was like a very grindy positional game. And okay, that's wrong. That's totally, I just go here and push. And now I have a big center, and he might drop back, downplay knight c3, play for a quick e5. Okay, well, is he going to play e6 here? Is that his next move, e6? Seems likely, right? Seems likely, doesn't it? I'll go here, just to maybe make him think about pushing the c pawn. Yeah. Castle. Just to maybe prepare a d5. Take the pawn. Draw. Alright, let's... Do I take and drop back? No, absolutely not. So here, we're going to try to push forward. Try to leverage our lead in development. Do I push d5 here? Takes castle. Am I happy with that position? No, not really. I'm not happy with that. I'm not really happy with that position at all. So what do I want? Do I want here? Do I want here hitting the... Let's just put our pieces on good squares for now. Let's not go crazy. All right, now we have this maneuver that we could go for, but we also have this potential open c-file action going on. Push e4, Fianchetto looking at the push e4, Fianchetto looking at the kingside castle. You mean push e5 and like Fianchetto? That's true. That's like interesting also. I feel like he's wasting a lot of moves here. Take, and I go there. Let's go rook c1. Yeah. Let's go rook c1. We'll play knight. We'll try to outplay him on the c file, on a combination of the c file and also dropping back here and maybe going that way. Connect your rooks, yeah. We're potentially going queen d3, pushing, and then trying to go for a quick mating attack. Oh boy. That's a very risky move by our opponent. So, because he gives us queen d3 with temple. He gives us queen d3 with temple. And that's risky. I don't know if you want to give me queen d3 with temple. Yeah, because now I just go here, and how do you stop the mate? Right? You have to go f6 here, or I'm gonna jump in with the bishop also. NXB2. NXB2, checkmate. Oh, did I miss NXB2? Oh my god, yeah, you're right. I totally missed knight takes b2. Okay. Yeah. You know the daily puzzles? Yeah. But he misses that, thankfully, so. Good catch. I was tunnel vision on my attack, so. But luckily he doesn't catch it, so that's checkmate. Alright, yeah, we totally lucked out. Knight xb2 was a blunder by me. It would have hit the queen. Yeah. Awesome catch, dude. Amir, yeah. You're on YouTube. Well, I have... Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I know the daily puzzles, like, yeah. Let's just checkmate him there. Alright. Let's play another game. Let's go C65. You just found that after there is 100, you found a checkmate solution. It was 100% the right solution, and okay. And the engine said you were wrong. Yeah, sometimes I worry about that too. Did you try plugging it into like a different engine and seeing what it said? You want to play me? Send me a friend request first, dude. Send me a friend request. Yeah, I'll just push forward here. This is a great position. I think this is a decent, healthy position for me to be in. Does he want here? He wants... I might gambit. I'm feeling like gambiting today. You did? Alright. After this game, I'll check my friend requests and we'll go from there. Oh, he wants to castle queenside. Interesting. Well, I could also lose the pawn in the middle and just play it like a gambit. That's also possible. Where does my bishop belong? Do I want to push down? Do I want queen here? Let's play Evelium. All right, I'll look out for your friend request after this. Takes. We'll probably have to make some kind of queenside attack happen, although I'm not optimistic about the chances of a queenside attack at this rate. Yes, it's checkmate, and that... Wow, he really wants to checkmate me. Takes. Knight back. Do I want to defend that? All right, let's play defense. I don't think he has checkmate here, at least not immediately, because his queen's on the wrong square. His queen can't come to h5, and I take the g pawn. I'm pretty sure. I take the g pawn. That's fine. I think. I mean, I don't see what's wrong with this. His queen still can't. His queen can't come into the attack. How does he get the queen in, right? How do you swing in? How do you? Where's the checkmate, right? Where is the? I don't see it. Where's the checkmate? Oh, so he wants to check. He wants that check. Okay, that's interesting. I can't take. Well, I could. Can I take this way? You know, let's just get rid of this guy for now. Let's get rid of this guy. Now is he swinging back around finally? Yeah, we're gonna ignore this. We're not gonna fall for the bait here. We're gonna ignore this. I'm gonna play knight here. I'm gonna play rook out. All right, do I care about this? I have a, I think, forced queen trade also. And also I have this idea. Counter-attacking. All right, we'll figure out what I want. This looks like a good move. I mean, I lose that pawn, but if I lose this pawn, I mean, threatening checkmate is usually pretty good, yeah. Well, also, this isn't checkmate, right? Is that checkmate? Because he always has a queen, yeah. Let's ask his knight what he wants to do. Yeah, it was pretty close to checkmate. All right, I'm definitely feeling the pressure a little bit, but not like too much pressure. Let's get this knight back into the game. I want the knight back into the game. He still does not have a queen h3. Let's go here. We have, I think once we get our knight here, we'll be in a decent shape, right? Fork. You could fork queen and king. Yeah, this spot. Or what are you? Don't I just take with the rook here? I don't understand. Or do I tempo his queen first? I think let's... It's just getting there, that's the issue. Yeah. Let's go here. I have to be very careful not to blunder. Now I have this knight jump, I'm swinging the rook around, and I'll probably run towards the center. Is he threatening? He's threatening this, right? So, I have check and going here. Well, Wait, what am I talking about? What am I smoking? Let's just go here. Kind of a risky position, but I think I can defend it. Trying to go here. I still have this check. I could kick his queen out also. I could take this. Maybe. Let's swing in here. Let's swing around here. Hit this. What do you mean checkmate? Queen e3, rook f8. Queen. If rook block, wait, hold on. I'm gonna figure this out. He slides his queen back. All right, so now he doesn't have pressure on. Now he doesn't have pressure there anymore. Let's go here. This looks right. He's gonna go here. We have like all kinds of we almost have like a bunch of back rank threats coming also. I might go rook e8 just to threaten the back rank checkmates. I have takes. Where does the rook go? Hang on. Our pawns defend. Okay. I could take the pawn here. Let me just take that. Let me not overthink it. He's still threatening things, but also I'm threatening things now. No, I think we messed up. Wait. Rook here, check. Queen here, check. Drive his king back. Check. Let's just get this check. All right, he resigns. I have to run to the restroom for a second. I'll be right back. But yeah, Amir, I'll check your friend request. Avilium, all right. I accepted your friend request. I'll be right back. I have to run to the restroom for a second. But... All right. Wow. Yes, I'll play you. Did you send me a challenge? Did you send me a challenge? I don't see your challenge. I'm gonna review the game real quick. Can you send me a challenge if you want to play the YouTuber Amir? Start review. It's like +1 or something like that. Why is it +1 here? Castling is bad? It's like +1. Yeah, I just didn't know my opening here. I see, I should have pinned. Play easy on you, you're low elo. Avilium, alright, let's play. You're gonna 1v1 Wally chessbot again, sure. Alright, I'll play this. No, dude, you're not low elo, dude. You're like a solid mid-range player. Take that. I'll play this position. Oh, you are. You're gonna go for it, aren't you? All right. No, you're low. Like I'm like 340. Hold on. I'm just gonna go here. I have to plug my laptop in. Awesome. Plug this guy in. All right. All right, now I think I kick you out here. Guy, he might go bishop back, yeah. So I will just yes, I did. That was precisely what I did. Let's go here. I had to plug in my MacBook because well, I don't want to run out of juice. I could push c4. I could go here and here and just play this position. Is okay with me. Rook c here. Let's push. Yeah, that's a mistake, dude. That's a mistake. Let's go. I could go here. I could jump the knight in. Let's just jump the knight in. Trade queens. Let's go. Let's just trade this. Let's go back. Let's go over here, maybe swing around. He might try to, oh, he might. I was surprised he didn't like try to go for something. Let's go here. Oh, I messed up. Did I mess up? No, I didn't mess up actually. I thought I made a small problem here. He has this fork. The knight is annoying. It could deliver forks. Okay, 4 viewers. Not bad. That's something. All right, now we just have to clean this guy up. So we'll go here. Let's just take that. And we blockade, I think, here. This game is closer than you expected. What? How is it like? What do you mean? Because he blundered a piece in like the first, I don't know, something moves. There's the line that Avelium played was like a very, like points wise, like material wise. You're surprised it's like not, like it's not more. Yeah, I guess not. I had to play. Yeah, you figured you just snatch them up right away. Well, because the thing is, like, is he? No, he's not fast enough. Oh wow, I made a mistake. Actually, that's actually not a good mistake. This is not like, all right, like we mess up here, and we have to go into this. Let's go here. All right, that's fine. Thankfully, he makes a mistake here, so just take that. That's fine. Cover that. I have to be careful not to stalemate this guy. Like, let's just go here. There's no stalemate. All right, let's go here. Cut the king. Now this is like no stalemate. Cool. Thanks for the game, dude. Nice game, yeah. So actually, funnily enough, like so that line actually, when I was living in New York, I would occasionally play in Washington Square Park, and one of the games I played against one of the hustlers was exactly like this. And the game went here, and then he took, and then like he did something like this. And I had a really rough game from this position. It was totally not an easy position for me to win. I think I went something like this after. You just go in and move randomly. Yeah. And then he went like this, and I had to go back. This was like a totally like disgusting position for me to defend, and I lost in a few moves after that. It was really difficult to defend this position because this thing right here is just right? Confuse the opponent. Yeah, I like to confuse the opponent also. I'm huge on confusing the opponent. All right, 1625. Let's get back to our speed run. Here, let's go d4. I'm a big fan of confusing the opponent, especially when they make bad. Okay. See, this move tells me he's about to blunder. He's about to make, like, he's about to take here and let me. Oh, or he doesn't. Okay. All right. I was expecting him to take and blunder d5, which I guess he doesn't fall for it, so that's good. Our opponent's smart. So we'll just pile up pressure on the center. I really thought he was like about to blunder d5 there. Okay. What do we want? Do we want to jump the knight in and try to do something? Let's just, let's play it simple. Active development. We'll play... is this like a London? I guess we'll play London. All right, yeah, we'll play we'll in fact play a London setup with Am I trolling if I allow the capture? No, not really. I'm not upset if he captures, but let's just drop back here. Why would I allow this? And then I'm gonna go bishop here, here, here. He captures, I might drop back. Well, what am I talking about? I should absolutely not drop back. All right, now I'll go. Man, this square, this e5 square is really critical, and the e4 square is also really critical. But let's try to play on the queen side, maybe. Let's try to, let's try to confuse him a little bit. Maybe he takes, but maybe he doesn't take. Maybe he doesn't take, and maybe I'll jump the knight in or something like that. He could also jump the knight to d4. All right. We have some kind of position. I feel like I'm allowing him to... Let's jump our knight in. Because after we trade the knights, then he's not really going to be able to push e5 as easily. We keep his light square bishop stuck. We want to, as long as we can prevent him from playing e5 here, we have an advantage, because without e5, you have no light square bishop. So we'll just be free to do whatever the hell we want. Okay. So he goes back. Let's drop this guy back. We keep our bishop. Is he going to play... If he plays c6 here, I think his knight is trapped after that. Potentially, yeah. I'm looking at c6. He might blunder c6 here, because our opponent's thinking like, okay, well, he doesn't want to go back, right? Do I take him, or do I let him take me? Do I want to let him take me there? Or do I go f5 here and induce? Let's go. Let's go f4 here, just keeping everything together. And if he takes, I take, then I'm gonna have like a kingside attack, because the center is going to be locked. He's not able to open the center in that position. I have this light squared bishop. I'm gonna kick his knight out, put the queen on d3. All right, so he's already going wrong a little bit in this position. This is already looking rather unpleasant. So I'll jump my knight here. And he has to go rook there. And I think I'll just keep this position as it is. I also have this queen move. I have this like neat little... Or unless I kick his knight out first. Oh no, what am I doing? I just mouse slipped. I mouse slipped. Oh no. I totally mouse slipped there. But it's okay because our position's like good and the center is like relatively locked. So hopefully he doesn't take advantage of that mouse slip. You know, who knows? Like maybe we're in Zugzwang and him taking a move is actually good for us. Maybe. I mean, I'm not saying that's how it is, but let's kick his knight. Kick his knight out. I really want this, yeah. I want this, and I want to line up over here. You know what? If he pushes f5 here to defend the light squares, then I trap. Oh no, I don't trap his rook. Actually, I don't trap his rook. I thought I had this rook trap, but actually, in fact, I totally don't have a rook trap at all. And now my queen makes like no sense standing on that diagonal. I could trade the knight here. Do I trade the knight for the bishop? Yeah, I think I totally trade this knight for the... Unless, because do I drop my knight back here and trade this way? Is that good for me? I think I drop the knight back here, trade this way. If I trade that way, then I'll get this. Yeah, I think dropping the knight back and trading this way is marginally better. It's not that much better for me, but I do think it's a little better because after this capture, I'm at least able to get my bishop on f4, which does something useful. I mean, it's not that useful, but it's at least doing something. Now I thought I had this move though, right? His rook is trapped, almost trapped. He has here, 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 here. All right, so basically our opponent's just out of space. He doesn't have anywhere decent to move his pieces. And I mouse slipped this game too, so this was a nice victory. I totally mouse slipped queen c1. I meant to go queen. I meant to kick the knight out and go queen d3, threatening the checkmate. All right, 5 concurrent viewers in the Twitch. That's not bad. Can we get to 10 viewers? Anyone in the office today? I'm just responding to something in my Discord. All right, sweet. Takes, right? Am I missing anything? Takes. And if rook can't go, there's nowhere left for the rook to go. Five viewers instantly drop. Yeah, we gotta figure out a strategy to go. I want to go viral on Twitch or TikTok or YouTube. Maybe I'll subtweet Boltez or just I don't know, farm Magnus for some content. We gotta figure out how to like make a little bit of money doing this. I think I could pull it off. Spam YouTube Shorts. That's actually exactly what I'm doing, dude. I am totally spamming YouTube Shorts for all it's worth. Do I take here and let him take? No, I absolutely don't do that. I take this way. I have YouTube Shorts. I have an Instagram. I'm making a TikTok. Well, I mean, not making a TikTok. I have a TikTok. Yeah, I'm just working for the algorithm, one short at a time. Okay, let's jump. All right, hang on. We have 4 minutes left. What do I want here? Funnily enough, he manages to get his bishop out, but I think we're going to be. Oh, wait. I have to cast. I have to make sure there's no. I have to make sure there's no queen h4 check. I have to make sure there's no queen h4 check there. Okay, that was a little scary. A little. All right, nice. This move is, well, he's trying to jump in with the knight. Do I care that he jumps in with the knight here? Yeah, I guess I do care a little bit. How much do I care though? Let's. Or is it almost time to sack the bishop here? No, it's not time. Let's just go. Well, actually, let's in fact stop the knight from jumping in. I decided I do care about that, because I don't want I don't want bad things to happen to me on that square. How much time? We have 3 minutes. I have to rotate the knight. I hate rotating. I hate going backwards, but I think it's better to go backwards here because, well, the knight has no forward progress anyway there, so. I think it's about time for me to trade my light square bishop. If I could trade the light square bishop for the knight, I think I'd be pretty happy with that. He's trying to go bishop here, maybe. He's trying to. I'm just trying to trade pieces. I'm trying to just get everything out and make sure I don't hang like a piece or get something stuck on the queen's side. Is the only thing I'm concerned about right now. You're still fighting Wally. Wow. Playing chess instead of doing art. That is, I saved that record as 7. Cool. Yeah, getting Twitch viewers is actually, getting concurrent viewers on Twitch is actually kind of difficult, it seems like. Even the best like live streamers only get like a few thousand, it seems like. A few thousand viewers at the same time. I don't know what it is. Maybe Twitch just doesn't have like the reach of something like YouTube. All right, let's finally check this guy. I'm like very worried that the knight will. Okay, that's good. I wanted to boot the knight to. You beat him on 3 stars. All right, let's go. Here, try to get the queens traded. And going on g4 is also good because we hit the pawn. And also queen takes, that stops the knight. Yeah, let's go here. Maybe. Is he trying to do a checkmate? I might go queen. I might go queen h6 here if I were him. Queen h6 seems like a strong move, just like always threatening. Oh wow, he chooses not even to go for that. Okay, he gives up without a fight. What is Wally? Also, I don't know. Is that a bot? How high rated is the bot? I'm gonna swing around this way. 1800 bot. I see. Yeah. Were you the person who asked me to play against that 1800 bot the other day? Yeah. Or is that someone else? Oh, that was you. Got it. Yeah. Cool. Wow, this knight is going to be a huge pain, isn't he? His knight is super strong. I'm only up in exchange. This move is oh, I'm so unhappy with his knight. Let's go here. We have to play some ugly moves. You're just mildly better than the average person at chess. Well, you can like get a lot better than the average person. Like, dude, if Tyler 1 could hit 2,000 in a year, like, I think anyone could do it, right? Let's go here. That's an ugly move, but we have to play it. Because it has, we have to hold everything together right now. That's the priority. Oh wow, we are. Let's go here. Prevent like anything funny happening. Okay, let's potentially double here. All right, and then I think I finished this game off by sacrificing. I give a sack. I go here. Oh wait, no, I can't. That doesn't even work because he forks me over there. That knight is so annoying. It's such a pain. Okay. As in, you know what each piece does. Wait a second. Let's drop back. I have 27 seconds left. Ridiculous. Oh, here takes, and then we break through like that. This position is super solid. Okay, let's give this check. And maybe fix our pawn structure, yeah. We have to defend this way also. 24 seconds. Can I win this game in 24 seconds? I think I could, because I'm gonna force an infiltration or like some kind of trade. And if he doesn't accept it, then I'll push and I'll get my king up and I'll double. Let's go here. And I just need to get my king out of the way now. Okay, let's go here. 19 seconds. Mario Quinn. Yeah, 1 second. Oh, I'm like, okay. 17 seconds on the clock. All right, now we're threatening to go down on the H file. So we're breaking through finally. That took like a long time to crack his defense. But let's go here. Let's go here and threaten to take. 5 seconds left. All right, we could beat him with 5 seconds. We could beat him with 5 seconds. Hold on. 5 seconds, we could beat him. He's gonna give a check. He's looking for checks. He's looking for checks. He's looking for checks right now. Let's go here. He's looking for checks. Let's go here. Oh no, we're not gonna be able to beat him. God, okay. Yeah, I'm too slow. D4, knight f6. C4, c5. C4, e5. Let's play the Nimzo. Even though I don't know the theory for the Nimzo, but let's play it anyway. Let's take. Let's take. I know like 5 moves of theory of the Nimzo, and then takes. I know you're supposed to go there, and I know there's like some kind of a. I know there's like some kind of a variation here. You drop the knight in, hit that pawn. You play f5, and try to attack him like somehow. Do I hit the knight here? Do I jump in right now, as a matter of fact? Yeah, I think I jump in now. And if he takes, I take, and then I try to give the... I try to give the classic king side checkmating attack. All right, let's go here, maybe. Maybe takes. Maybe takes this way. Maybe push. Maybe pushing the G pawn forward is interesting. Maybe gambiting. Maybe gambiting. Maybe b5. Maybe b5 here in this position. He's threatening that. Is that stoppable? Is that even stoppable? Well, I could drop back and try to stop him. I might just gambit though. I'm inclined to just like. I'm inclined to just gambit the rook here. I don't really want to be wasting any more time. How do I finish the king side attack? Or I could I could also go here. That's interesting. That way I make him trade 2 pieces. That seems plausible. I like my knight. Yeah, he goes for this 2-piece trade. All right, well, I'm not mad at this. He's threatening to take. I think I drop my. I think I drop my knight back. Unless I can go forward. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. He's going to go bishop b2. He's going to go bishop b2. All right, I need to win this. I need to win this isolated c pawn. That's the game plan. Is I have to win the isolated c pawn, right? All right, let's do it. Let's win this diagonal. Let's go knight d6, rook c8, and hit the pawn. Let's go here and hit the pawn. Unless he hits me first. Here, can I go rook c8 here? Rook c8 he takes. No, I cannot go rook c8. Rook c8, if he takes this way, that's alright, but if he takes my knight, I can't stop. I'm not in time to stop d8 is the problem. So I might have to take myself, which is annoying. But luckily, like, I guess this is not the end of the world. Goomba, in the room of 100 people, you bet $100 you win. I would bet so too. Most people are like not that good at chess, dude. Like they're blundering. You know, they don't know to castle quickly. Like they blunder their pieces. Like at 1,000 elo points, you're basically beating most people. Like you're beating most people who've played chess like once or twice. All right, I think I'm winning this pawn though. I think, how does he defend the pawn, right? Yeah. Okay, so he could go there, but now I jump in, and my pieces are very happy in this position. Everything's active. Look at that. Hitting this, hitting the pawn. I have the bishop and the queen dominating the light squares. Usually Grandpa doesn't try though. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so that's a blunder. I'm pretty sure that's a blunder. I just hit that, and well, what do you do now? Because that's a fork. Look at this. This is great piece activity. 100 messages today with restream chat. That's pretty good. All right. So what does he want? He wants to take the knight. He forks my knights. I could fork him again. Well, I'll just let him take that knight. That's fine. Well, I could fork him. I could fork him one more time here. Hit this, hit everything there. I could give this check. Oh, I have to be very careful about that one. But all right, so I'm up. What am I up? I'm up a bishop, so I'll use my bishop to disconnect his pieces, and I'll go maybe, I don't know, it feels a little, it feels a little iffy here. It feels like some pieces are about to hang, but no, I think this triangle situation that we have with the bishop, rook, and queen, I think that's solid. Yeah, I think, at least I hope it's solid. Is it actually solid? Here, can I take with the, no, I have to be extremely careful here. I have to, because he technically has like back ring. Yeah, I had to be careful there. Yeah. And this is protected. Okay, so that's good. Let's go here. Stand together in a line. We're gonna stand in a straight line. So everything's defended. And now I'm just looking for a queen trade, and once I can get the, yeah, he thought he saw back ranked. Yeah, I thought I was about to be back ranked, but let's just take that. Yeah, take that here. Nice. All right, let's keep going. 1625. I'm gonna try to get to 1650, and then I have to go into my chess tournament, and we'll end the stream. We'll do only 50 points today, and we'll do only 50. Well, or I might come back tonight and stream some more, depending how the tournament goes. Okay, so he plays the Exchange Carol. If I remember correctly, I'm supposed to play the knight out first. And if he goes knight, and then I think I pin the knight. I think the move is pinning the knight. There's also g6, bishop g7 ideas in this. I went on Chessly and I learned a few tricks from Gotham Chess recently. This g6, bishop g7 idea in the Exchange Carol is something I don't usually go for. It's something I didn't know about until I saw the Gotham course. I didn't know you could play the Carol. I didn't know you could play the Carol Khan in that kind of a way. Trying to go here. But I always have this check. Let's go here just to stop this. Stop any issues from happening. I think I'm going wrong a little bit here, but I think he's also going wrong himself too. Definitely feels a bit suspicious. Is this one of the variations where I'm supposed to go with g6, bishop g7, castle? Or can I get away with bishop? Can I get away with bishop f5 here? Is what I'm interested in. Let's try it. I wonder if I could get away with this. And then queen b. And then I want to go e6 here. The problem is, like, okay. So now I just go here and trade everything then, right? And just be happy with life. Yeah, let's go here. All right, I think we're getting away with bishop f5. Lee. I mean, is it timed? Do you have like a timer that you have to... You can barely beat Wally. How many tries do you think? If it's not timed, I think that's like a different situation, right? Unlimited? Yeah, well, then, you know, just take your time. Let's take it this way. I want the bishop. All right, see, I have to be really careful that there's no funny business happening. So where do I want my knight in the long term? No, I want my knight right here. Swinging to C. Even when you take your time, you lose. All right, well, you know, maybe go watch some... yeah, I would maybe go watch some Daniel Naroditsky streams. You know, I learned a lot from him. Gotham Chess. You could watch like Hikaru, or I mean, you could watch me now because I just like I learned from Gotham and Naroditsky. So, like when I play, like I'm taking like just stuff I saw on stream and playing it. Oh, I also really like Chess Coach Andres. Chess Coach Andres is a really great channel because he plays in a very aggressive way, and he's all about punishing his opponents, fighting for the center, piece activity, and oh wow, this Queen H4, Jesus, Queen H4 is really calling my name right now. Queen H4, Jesus Christ. Here. All right, let's not. All right. I swear, Queen H4 is so good for us. We could get away with it. Maybe I just sack my knight and go Queen H4. That's how good it is. If I sack my knight, takes Queen H4 check, bishop out. Do I have enough? If I sack the knight, pawn takes, Queen H4 check, he moves out. And in that position, I recapture with the bishop. Is that enough compensation? No, unfortunately, I don't actually think it's enough compensation. Let's just get our... In the long term, I doubt he can get away with this, like this much air next to his king. It's too many vulnerabilities. I don't think he can get away with this. Like, unless his plan is to just blast me off the board, which it might be. Let's see. Let's see. Is he gonna queenside castle? Is he trying to push? Yeah, he could push, but I'll take his bishop first thing. I'll take that first. And now if he takes, I take with the pawn, and I hit the queen first. And I also have this check. That's always like something that might happen. What about knight takes in this position? What about pushing? Wow, I really... Let's push. Pushing seems correct here. Kick his knight out. I counter strike him in the center. It seems correct. Oh, wow. Holy moly. I forgot he could do that. Totally forgot he could do that. Wait, but I'm probably gonna end like I'm probably gonna end when I hit 1650, which I'll try to hit 1650. Maybe I have to end, or like 330. Let's check. Because I have this check. I have this check. Ooh, also I have potentially, not right now, but potentially here and here. Not that it works right now. It doesn't work right now. But it could. Could potentially work. Now, did I save my bishop or did I take his knight? I think if I save my bishop, he just takes my pawn. Let's be brave here. Let's lose our bishop. I feel like we'll get rewarded for for our bravery here. And takes, I have check. Let's, he always has this bishop move, which is annoying. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this, unfortunately. Rook here, maybe. Maybe I take, maybe the move is just taking with the pawn. Let's take with the pawn. Let's play with temple. Hit the queen. Let's go. Rook, I mean, we don't have like a lot. Let's go rook here. Hit this. Maybe I'll swing around this way. Maybe I'll go rook here. Maybe I'll win another pawn. And then if I win a couple of pawns, maybe I'll make a pass or his bishop here. I have to try to stop it from coming alive. I would love, okay, actually this is like at least interesting now because his nastiest defensive move is bishop d3. That's the main problem move. If he didn't have bishop d3 here, protecting the pawn, I would have a lot more to play for. But because of bishop d3, it's not looking good. And he also has queen. He also has queen b5. But I take the pawn in that position. And he still has a. Yeah, he has too many threats. I have to somehow. No, I have to somehow break in. Oh, also, like, he's down on time. Like, the one game in which I'm actually up on time. So, that's helpful. Alright, let's take that as we expected. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we don't have that many options here. Unfortunately. Maybe I'll throw in like another rook, but I mean this is just like not that good. Not that good for us. Maybe I can go. Maybe he might make a blunder there if I defend properly. Maybe he'll blunder queen takes b. Maybe he'll blunder queen takes b7. We'll just like make moves and like we'll just like make some moves and like see how well he defends. Not defends, but just like see how accurately he plays and figure out if he could finish me off properly or not. Now there's 3. Where did we even go? Now there's 3 there, and we're gonna lose the pawn. Let's go queen. Let's go here maybe. just take or take that way. Do you have any forks? No. Looking for a fork. Let's just take this way. All right, so he's up a rook. That's a lot of material to be up. Let's make sure our back rank is defended. So let's not like lose control of the back rank for no reason. Maybe make a little counterplay, although I don't really know how we're gonna make a counterplay. But what we'll do is we'll just, we'll play our best moves and just hope he makes a mistake. Let's push. All right, he has a minute 35. He has a minute 35, so maybe we can fork him here and try to make. Oh wow, he blunders. Okay, huge blunder. All right, we got bailed out. Okay. Good blunder by our opponent. Okay, nice. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll stay on schedule. Huge game losing blunder. Okay, good bailout. Sicilian, I'll play the Alpin. I don't mind facing the Sicilian because I can just play the... People don't know how to play against the Alpin. Does he go D5 here? Yeah, they really don't. I get the full center. And life is good. We have the full center here. We're gonna go... he might try to go D5. Then we'll push. Yeah, all right. All this is good for me. Do I want a bishop on? Yeah, let's put our bishop out on C4. Maybe we'll wrap around and give a checkmate down this diagonal. Maybe we will castle first. Maybe we'll sacrifice on D5. We might sacrifice on D5. Oh, okay. He goes that way. I think this is wrong, though. It feels wrong. It feels wrong to me. Let's open. Is he really going to open the center up while, playing moves like this? Is that like really? Is that really what he wants? Is he going to go knight here? Because how does he stop rookie one check now? Hey Burke, how's it going? Good to see you in the channel. We're on a speed run to 1800. Starting, although I was going up 100 points a day, but I think today we're gonna go 50 or 100 because I have to go later for a chess tournament. So interesting. The young Hikaru. All right, let's go here. Man, I was really hoping for a better position than this. Yeah, well, I watch a lot of his content also. I watch like a here, so some of it probably rubs off me. Check here takes. Is this check good enough? Oh, okay. I think that's good enough. Yeah, I think this is good. I think we'll sack here. We'll give the sack. We'll give the sack because the push down to d5 is actually super strong. So, all right. So first we give a check, and then he might go back. Right? I think he's gonna go back. He's gonna go back with, unless he goes back with that knight. Then what's our follow-up? Then I thought we go here. And no, does that allow castling? So takes, if he castles, I take, queen takes, and then I win the knight back. Sup, Lewis? Wow, tons of new people here today. I played against you last game. Oh yeah, well, you were totally crushing me that last game because I blundered, and then you want a rematch. Yeah, you deserve a rematch. But I almost have to wait. My opponent just blundered. My opponent just, well, he didn't, like, this is like a relatively small blunder in the grand scheme of like blunders, but it's something. And at this level, like as we're ascending up the ladder, like we'll take a pawn blunder when we can get it. It was real, yeah. So he can't take. And so we'll have a, so what we'll have is a passed D pawn. We'll have a passed D pawn that we're going to try to push down the board, and he'll have a strong diagonal. Nenovase. Hey Nenovase, good to see you. Wow, I might have to not go to this chess tournament. Can you guys like do me a favor? If you're not subscribed, can you subscribe? I'm trying to grow the stream. I'm trying to blow it up. We want to have like a big, I want to have like a big audience here. Let's go back. And threaten back rank here, threaten back rank there. We have like a nice bishop outpost. Bishop and the pawn are super strong standing here in the middle of the board. Here he has to defend the back rank, and then what do I do from there? He probably plays bishop. He probably plays bishop g4 there, not pinning my knight, but just threatening to take stuff. And in that position, I will. I'll probably go up. I think he wants bishop g4. Yeah, he wants bishop g4 for sure. But maybe I jump my knight into the middle first. Maybe I jump my knight into the middle first. Hit the bishop. And maybe I finish the game off with queen c3 and queen c4 with the queen trade. Maybe his bishops are super strong. These bishops are super strong. Do I want to just lock the knight into place here? Wow, his pieces are extremely active right now. And my pawn, wow, I don't think, can I really hang on to this pawn in the long term? I might have to sack the pawn back for some activity. I might have to sack it back in exchange for activity here. His stuff is... Take. Let's go here. Just get the queen defending this mess right here. Although if he gives up the dark square bishop, I would be okay with that. Now I'm threatening, yeah. He takes that way, I'm gonna take this way. That's kind of obnoxious also. But also, this is equally obnoxious. You got a FIDE rating? No, I'm trying to get one actually. So, I'm playing my first tournament today. I am trying to get rated. Oh my god, hold on. This is... Wait a second. Wait a second here. There's like something disgusting about to happen here, maybe. I don't think it's happening yet, but there's like something's like about to happen. Either I'm about to get checkmated or he's about to get checkmated. Like one of the two things is about to happen. Because this like the dark squares are super weak, and my light squares are about to be just as weak. And our back ranks are... All the pieces are flying around the board. The queens are active. The bishops are active. There's going to be tactics. There's going to be a ton of tactics happening. Like, very quickly. So... yeah, he wants like this stuff. He wants this, like he wants like nasty things. Can we play after the game? No, unfortunately, I have to go after the game. So, oh, do I have? Holy moly, do I have this move? I have to try it. I gotta try this move. Because I have to be fast in this situation. I don't have time to waste. Drive the bishop down. Alright. He's either yeah, we gotta go for this. We got it. Or actually, should we have one here first? Oh, I think we should have. Yeah, I messed it up. Here. At least I get my rook into the game, though. That's good. Man, I think I might have just like I think I might have made a mistake here. Yeah, I mean we gotta try it. We gotta try it. We gotta try to do something here. I don't know like where the maiden like I should have just went rookie 1 first. I should have just went rookie 1. Threatening that mate. Threatening. Did I push? If I push, he's going to take with his queen or take with the bishop. Let's go. Man, everything is so weak in this position. Oh, I messed up. I've mouse slipped. All right. All right, unfortunately, I have to go. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Please follow. Please help me grow the stream. We're trying to be the #1 chess stream. We're trying to do the ELO speed run and all that good stuff. I'm gonna try to make all of this like fun and entertaining for you guys. Yeah, I'm streaming every single day. This is like day 6. Okay. You know, I love playing chess. I love talking about chess. So I'm like, all right, might as well start a chess stream and try to run the numbers up. I will 100% be here, and I'm also here. I'll drop the links for you guys. Where is the socials? Yeah, please like subscribe to my stuff, and I promise I will play and talk about chess